Hey guys, welcome to another video by Goats on the Road. If you don't know who I am, I'm one of the goats. My name's Nick and I've been blogging for over a decade now. Actually, because we started our first blog, Goats on the Road, back in 2012. It's technically been 11 years at the time of recording this video, but I figured the title sounds a lot better if I call it 10 Things I've Learned in 10 Years. So that's what this video is. 10 things I've learned from 10 years of blogging. Since 2012, we started nearly a dozen blogs, and the ones that we've started in the past few years, we've managed to turn them into full-time income generating businesses. The cool thing is that we've built these blogs out at scale, so they earn money even while we're traveling for months on end and not even opening our laptops, which actually happens quite often. We've also helped over 1,000 people to start their own blogs, and in some cases, we've helped them to grow their online businesses to the point that they can quit their regular jobs and blog full-time and enjoy the same freedom of choosing their own hours and working from anywhere that Dariece and I have come to love about this job. Anyways, over the years, I've learned a lot about blogging. Some good and some not so good. Some people will sugarcoat the idea of being a travel blogger or a travel influencer online. We've all seen the hilarious Instagram versus reality memes.
My life be like, ooh, yeah. Ooh,
So in this video, I'm going to share the good, the bad, and the ugly truths about blogging. Bah! If you want to start your own blog or you want to grow your blog's traffic and take it to the next level, search Google for Goats on the Road courses and click the first result there because we've got some pretty awesome free resources to help you out. Also, if you like the style of this video, please let us know by leaving a comment down below. Maybe even give us an idea of what video you'd like to see here on the channel. We're trying to build this channel up and your support is really appreciated. Anyway, enough about that, on with the video. Here are 10 things that I've learned from 10 years of blogging. Number 1 is that success is found at scale. It's still possible to be a solo blogger and to grow a 6-figure blog eventually. But if you want to grow a blog to the point that it can replace your income quickly, or you want to earn multiple 6 figures or even 7 figures from your blog, you need to consider growing your blog at scale.
get on the scale, son. All right. Get off the scale.
Okay, then.
This is something that took us years to figure out. We were doing pretty well at blogging, but it wasn't until we learned how to hire and manage teams that we really saw our blog grow into something phenomenal. The cool part is that growing at scale can be a lot of fun as well. If you're a solo blogger, you know what it's like. It can take you years to write all the content you want to write on your topic. But when you have a team of writers, you can get all those posts published in a matter of weeks. Draft posts don't grow your traffic, so the more you publish, the more chances you have at success. And blogging at scale doesn't have to be expensive either. Through different incentive programs, you can have writers work for your site for free up front, or you can minimize their time spent writing by hiring VAs and editors to create super in-depth article templates so that your writers can write 10 times faster than normal. Either way, building automated systems is how blogs can move to the next level and jump ahead of the seemingly endless sea of blogs starting every day out there. The second thing that I've learned about blogging is that algorithm updates suck, but they are survivable. A Google algorithm update is when Google decides to make changes to their algorithm, and those can affect blogs overnight, both positively and negatively.
It's a total dick move.
There was once a time in the world of blogging when Google algorithm updates only hurt those spammy bloggers who were trying to game the system. But these days, any blog online is at risk, even if you do everything right. Over the 11 years that we've been blogging, we've been on both sides of the coin. We've had our traffic grow by 60% overnight with these updates, and we've lost upwards of 70% of traffic on some of our blogs. The one thing I've learned is that these updates are survivable. Usually if you see a massive drop, it's an error in the update, and eventually it gets rolled back and you see that growth come back. Other times you just keep your head down and keep going on what you know is right, and you'll eventually see your traffic recover. Either way, there are a few things that have helped me massively when dealing with the dreaded algo update. I learned not to make massive changes until at least 2 weeks after the update has rolled out fully. I learned not to check my traffic at all until the updates are done because it's just not worth the emotional stress until you can get an accurate picture of what's actually happened. And lastly, I've learned to ride it out. This blogging game is a roller coaster ride. The highs can be super high and the lows can be super low. So you just gotta hold on and try to enjoy the ride. The third thing I've learned is that multiple blogs is better than one. One way to put your eggs in different baskets is by running multiple sites. We currently run 4 blogs and all of them earn money passively. The great thing about having multiple blogs, besides diversification and protection against Google algorithm updates, is that you can blog about things you're passionate about. When you're burnt out about writing about one topic, you can move to your other blog and get re-energized all over again.
I'm totally re-energized.
Not only that, but you can take everything you learned building your first blog and implement it on your second. Everyone's first blog is done sloppily. Your second site can be built crisp and clean right from the get-go. Lastly, having multiple blogs helps you get way more backlinks by utilizing multiple sites and exchanges. Number 4 on this list of things that I've learned in the last 10 years of blogging is that diversification is the key to success. Not just diversification with different blogs in different niches, but diversifying yourself away from relying on just one platform or one traffic source.
Diversification.
We've built YouTube channels for our other sites, we've grown the Pinterest traffic, we've done well with organic Google traffic and SEO, and we've tried to never leave ourselves too vulnerable to a single variable change in the marketplace. Number 5 is coaching and courses work. This is one thing that I wish that I realized earlier on in my entrepreneurial journey. Investing in yourself will always be the best investment you can make.
Your profit on a mere $6,000 investment would be upwards of $60,000.
It took us years before we actually started investing properly in ourselves and our businesses. To date, I've spent tens of thousands of dollars on consulting, coaching, and courses, and while not every single one of those courses was groundbreaking, there's always been a little golden nugget that I've found that makes the entire program worth it. These days, I never get into a new avenue of business without first finding a course or a program that I can use to learn from first. Courses and coaching are the best way to catapult yourself ahead of the competition. All right, number 6 on this list of things I've learned from 10 years of blogging is that SEO is much more simple than people make it seem. After 7 years of being a complete SEO nerd, paying $50,000 or more on SEO consultancy and courses, and watching thousands of hours of technical SEO videos, I can say that you can distill all the BS that you find around the web into a much simpler to digest blueprint. Write great content, build backlinks, interlink your posts, etc. These are all great pieces of advice, but they're too generic to actually have a real impact on your blog. Holistic, practical, and explosive SEO is simple at its core, but when done right, it can have a massive impact on your site. Take SEO seriously. If you're not sure how to distill the endless babble online, check out our free SEO training and take the guesswork and nerdiness out of technical SEO. We share some of the main methods we've used to get Goats on the road to over 500,000 monthly readers and how we grew that brand new site to $8,400 per month during COVID. This was all done using a really simple, repeatable SEO framework.
They've done studies, 60% of the time it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Links to all of our blogging courses plus some sweet blogging freebies are in the description down below, so if you want, go ahead and check those out. The 7th thing that I've learned from 10 years of blogging is that it's not all sunshine and beach selfies. Too many travel influencers only show the happy parts of the job. Getting flown in business class flights by tourism boards, getting $10,000 deposits in your bank account from affiliates, and getting put up in luxury accommodation. These are all crazy and amazing perks of being a travel blogger, but there's a lot more to it than that. There are long days spent on the computer, times when your traffic drops and you worry about your future, moments when you lose 6-figure per year partners or sponsors overnight, new tech developments like AI and algorithm updates that make you question your life choices. Sometimes it can be a rough job that makes even the most successful bloggers envy a steady paycheck. Having said all that, this is still the best job in the world and I would never go back to a regular 9-to-5. No way. But that doesn't mean that it's always 100% perfect in the blogging world either. Number 8 on this list of things that I've learned is that everything comes and goes. Organic traffic, Pinterest traffic, reach on social platforms, affiliate networks, ad RPMs, campaigns, sponsorships, these things are all fleeting.
Fugazi, fugazi, it's a wazi, it's a woozy, it's a fairy dust.
We've built up multiple different affiliates only to have them cut their commissions or cancel their program entirely. That's right, I'm talking to you, Amazon and Airbnb. This is the world of blogging. Nothing is forever. It's how we adapt and change that ensures that we can have longevity in this game. Number 9 is that personal brands matter. We learned this a long time ago, but we've been back and forth on this topic. We moved away from personal branding for a long time. I don't like being the face of our brand. I've never wanted to be famous. Being rich would be pretty cool, I'll admit it. But famous, no thank you.
I'm gonna go ahead and pass, and here's why.
We still want to have a deep connection with our audience, so we've kept ourselves on Goats on the Road throughout, and one of the reasons we're making these videos again is to try to get back to that personal brand of ours and stay connected with our followers. Over the years, we've realized that it's much easier to build a personal brand than any other type of business. A couple of the other blogs that we run are not in the travel space, and we are not the face of them at all. We've hired teams of experts to write, create videos, and share on those sites and their social platforms. What we've learned is while those sites have done pretty well, it's much easier to have your audience resonate with 1 or maybe 2 people who are the face of the site rather than a team. Personal brands are especially important on social media where people want to be social with individuals, not businesses. And the last thing I've learned after 10 years of blogging is that passion comes before profit. This one is huge. Like I've said multiple times throughout this video, we've been fortunate enough to run multiple successful sites, but the two main sites we run are also the ones we're most passionate about. After building our second blog, I started another site. I was just so amped at how easy it was to make money from multiple sites that ran themselves, so I kept going. But the third site I started wasn't around something I was super passionate about. It's about guitars, by the way.
Excalibur.
Wow.
Don't get me wrong, I love playing the guitar. I still suck at it, but I taught myself with YouTube videos during COVID, and I thought, why not start a blog around it? That blog actually did pretty well. After 13 months, it was earning around 1,000 or 1,500 bucks a month, but that's a far cry from the other site that was doing over 8K a month in that same time period. I've chalked this up to two main reasons. One, I spent less than 4 hours per month on average working on the third site, and two, it wasn't something I was as passionate about. So to summarize, the most important things we've learned about blogging is to blog about things we're passionate about, to diversify, to always adapt as things change, to invest in ourselves and our personal brands, and to never give up. I hope this video inspires at least one person to start a blog or one person to keep blogging if they've been thinking about quitting. We've always said that some of the world's most successful bloggers probably quit just a few months before they made it, so they never saw their potential. The first step is just starting a blog, using your creativity to share your passion with the world, and then you can just hold on for the ride. For us, it's been the best decision of our lives. I've said it a million times, but I still pinch myself that this is my job. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. If you've watched this far, thank you so much for watching the video. Please give us a comment down below and just let us know what you've learned from your own blogging journey. Or if you've never started a blog yet and you have questions about it, just ask below and we'll be sure to answer. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Later.